Give us a picture from the trading floor. We saw a positive performance today. First time the NSE is up in about 3 weeks. What is your take on what's responsible for this?
It was actually heartwarming that after about more than 1 week of persistent decline of the equities market of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, today witnessed a rebound of the market in which the all-share index appreciated by about 1.05%. It was indeed a very massive change and upward movement. As a matter of fact, the all-share index of the Nigerian Stock Exchange closed today at 21,183 points. Is actually a wonderful development.
Well, David, give us a picture of which companies are really responsible for this.
The market cap also increased today. It closed at 6.76 trillion naira. Volume was also up. Volume climbed up to about 161 million units, valued at about 1.22 billion naira. That was what happened in the market today, and it is heartwarming.
Well, David, we do know that some of the companies we're seeing in the gainers list, Nigerian breweries, Dangote Cement, and I specifically want to talk about Dangote Cement. That's a stock that hasn't...
Uche, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. David, can you hear me?
I think I have lost Uche.
Can you hear me, Mr. David? Mr. Andori? Well, it looks like we lost Mr. Andori, but of course, I was just about to ask him about Dangote Cement, which is a stock, of course, that we've seen not perform so well, but is actually one of the top on our gainers list today. We do know that the company is commissioning the Obajana cement plant today in the north of the country. So, of course, that may be the reason why we're seeing increases in that stock. Another stock, of course, that we've seen being actively traded is Transcorp. Now, investors can't seem to get enough of this stock. We've seen it soared higher, closing yet again at a limit up of 1.21 naira. Now, of course, let's try David Andori at the stock exchange once again to see if he's with us. David, are you with us now?
Yes, I'm back to you, Uche.
Great, David. So I was just going to ask you about Dangote Cement. We know that Dangote Cement is one of the stocks that were on the gainers list today, but it is a stock that hasn't performed so well. Actually, investors didn't seem to have much appetite for that stock. So give me a picture. What happened with that stock that we're seeing it doing so well today?
Yes, as a result of the information that filtered to the market today, that Dangote Cement PLC are about to commission their third production line at Obajana Cement Factory, which will add about 5.3 million metric tons of cement to their production annually. A lot of investors have now renewed their interest in that security. And so the volume that was demanded today was very high. Over 200,000 units of Dangote Cement were actually traded today, and that impacted very positively on the price of the security today. And because Dangote Cement is a high cap security that is also highly priced, it influenced the increase or the appreciation of the all-share index today.
What about Transcorp, David? I know that is a stock, of course, that has been, the investors can't seem to get enough. In fact, we saw outstanding bids for that stock in the region of 28 million units last week. How did that stock do today? What did you see in Transcorp?
Transcorp is a stock that has actually caused very pleasant surprises, which is eliciting the increase in demand for that security. Investors actually thought that now, having appreciated persistently for several days, that security will suffer from fatigue. But as it is, the security continues to enjoy very, very huge demand, and that has sustained the price at almost maximum price movement for today. However, if one looks at where the security is coming from, that a few years ago the security was actually selling at about 7 naira. That it is recovering now is a welcome development, and with a lot of things happening with Transcorp. Transcorp now almost fully entrenched in the oil and gas industry. It has stabilized its business in the entertainment industry. Recently, it opened a factory which is the first of its kind in Nigeria for the production of fruit concentrate. And so it's a company that is coming up very strongly in terms of its business activities, and that is being reflected now in the demand for it. And so that has sustained the price moving for that security.
Okay, well, David, let's go to some of the corporate information that we saw coming out on the floor today. We know international breweries actually released the listing of its rights issue. We saw 1.479 billion units at about 5 naira 8 kobo. Now, tell me more about how this rights issue by international breweries took off today.
It is gratifying to actually note that international breweries succeeded in the rights issue and has been able to list about 1.479 billion shares that were issued in the primary market. The primary market has been inactive all this while, and so for a major company like international breweries that actually requires funds, especially of the equity type, to have successfully concluded its rights issue to the point that the units were listed today is a welcome development, and I think it will serve as that tonic required now in the market to reactivate the primary market of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It's a welcome development, and it was actually well received by the market.